Hey everyone, we are here to explain you about our C program, how it works, and the title of our program is Electric Bill Calculator. So let's start.
Before we create our program, we should start with the preprocessor commands. So we have here number include stdio.h, number include conio.h, number include stdlib.h.
So as you have noticed, we have here three functions. First is float, total energy use. Second, float, energy cost. And the third is float, total amount due. And this function can be used afterwards in our program.
So int main. In this function, we have declared array. As you have noticed, we have here A, B, C, and so on. It corresponds to the array name. And that 3 with close and open bracket, it corresponds to the size of the array. So it limits in 3 units. We have also declared array here in float type. These are energy used with a size of 26 units, cost of ECA or electric consumption per appliance with size also of 26 units, total energy used 1, energy cost 1. We also have declared integer W, that's for iteration counters. We also have char character. This is for when declaring a character in using do while. So we have printf here. The function of printf is to display text between two quotation marks. So since we have 4 printf here, this will display all that is inside the quotation marks.
And since we have here printf, so it means this will display the text between the quotation, which is fluorescent blank. After that, we have here a for loop. We have declared w is equal to 0 and a having a size of w. So since w is equal to 0, so a corresponds to 0 and not equal to a with having a size of 3 units with an increasing w plus plus. So if the statement of a for loop is true, then it will directly perform the following scanf %p, which means it enables the users input their value, and after that it will store to the array name, which is a and having a size of w. So as you have noticed, we have limited appliance. We just carry the common appliances in our home. The concept of this program is to enable the user to enter the power of the appliances, which is here, the daily usage of the appliances per hour, and the monthly usage of the appliances per hour. So we have here printf. The first appliance is fluorescent lamp A. The first %d corresponds to the first value that you have entered, and it will display to your array A, which is 0. And the next is %d corresponds to your array type A with a size of 1. And the next %d is corresponds to the A which have 2 units. So the rest of these appliances, it just follow the same process with the first one. So it will just display the value that you have entered and stored it in the corresponding A, B, C, D, and so on arrays. So let's try to find out this set of process. So in order to find out, so let's build and run. So just have to wait. So you have to enter the power 3. Let's just take this as an example. 3 and daily usage 3, enter, and the monthly usage 3, enter. So these values are just an example to know that it will display these corresponding values. So 3 until it finally ends in this process. So here, so our first function is to display the entered value of the power, daily usage, and monthly usage.
So now we have here our formulas. As you can see here, we have the same values as what you've seen before, the A0 and the A2. The A0 corresponds to power and the A2 it corresponds to monthly usage, which tells values the power multiplied by the monthly usage. And afterwards, these values will be divided into 1000 to get the final value of the energy used. And the same with all throughout the appliances.
So next we have total energy use. So as you have noticed, this one is a function. So in this part, it calls the function which we have declared on top of our program. We have here the float total energy use, and it have float energy use with 26 units. So after calling the float total energy use, it will directly falls in the function which is outside in your main. So we have here float total energy use. This was called by the function itself. So first we should declare total. So total is equal to the summation from energy 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on, so that we would be able to get the total value of our energy use. So after that, it will return to your function. Next is, this is also a function, an energy cost 1 function. We have also declared it here at the top of our program. So float energy cost, and it has float total energy use. So after calling it, it will directly falls in the outside of the main of your main. So we have here float energy use, energy cost rather, and it has float total energy use. So the formula of energy cost is, it requires the total of the your monthly of it requires the electric bill of the month. So as we have observed here, total is equal to electric bill of the month divided by the total energy use. So but before that, we have here print F and scan F. So it means that the user will be asked for the value of their electric bill of the month. So after that, if they have already input the electric bill value, so it will directly fall on the operation which calculate the total energy cost of your appliances. So after that, it will give back to the energy cost 1. So in order to find out if it functions the total energy use 1 and the energy cost, so let's try to build and graph. So as usual, we have 3, 3. This is just an example, but we are going to give you a final output of our program. Okay, so as you have noticed, it displays the power, daily usage, and the monthly usage. So after that, as you have noticed, we have here total energy use. So that is what we have discussed earlier, how to get the total energy use in kilowatt hour. As you have also noticed lately, I also discussed that the program will ask you to please enter the amount of your electric bill of the month. So let's try to enter the amount of the electric bill. So let's say 2,300 is your electric bill of the month. So that's it. that's it. It displays the energy cost of your appliances. So let's take a look back. So we have end here, and let's continue. So we have here cost of ECA 0. ECA corresponds to energy consumption per minute. So in order to get our cost of ECA, this is the formula that this program functions. So in order to get it, it will be multiplied to the energy cost of the whole appliances. So it means it is generalized. So this value is the same. So we have also here formula in getting cost of energy consumption per appliance using array, and so on and so forth. So it follows the same process. So we have here printf appliances energy use. So energy use, as you have noticed, this one is this process. This process corresponds to this one, to this manner, and these variables corresponds also to this process. So meaning these two processes are combined in one manner so that it will display your energy use, which is the first percent 0.3f. 0.3f means that it only limits your answer into 3 decimal places. And the next is cost of ECA, which is also the second percent 0.3f, which also limits your answer in 3 decimal places. So after that, if you have that value and displayed, it will directly go to the last part of the program, which is the total amount due of the appliances in your home. So it means it will calculate from cost of ECA 0 to 22. In order to get your total amount due, cost of ECA from 0 to 22 should be added. So as you have noticed, this text is a function, or this variable is a function. So we have known that if it calls a function, it will go directly to where it is declared. So we have here float total amount due. We have float cost of ECA, which have 26 units. So after the calling of the function, it will directly falls to the outside of the main and directly process your function, which is float total amount due, and which it has float cost of ECA, and it has 26 units. So as we have said, we should declare the total amount due for us to use it as a variable to get the total amount due. So in order to get it, we should get the summation of our appliances. If that's so, we can now have our total amount due. So after that, it will return to that total amount due. It will, or it is the end of your program. So therefore, I could really say that this program is really useful in terms of checking our electric bill if it is accurately solved by the company or by the utility. So let me read you our objectives in this program. So number 1, first objective is to calculate the electric bill experimentally. Number 2, to allow the user to input the power daily usage, monthly usage. Number 3, to find out which appliances at home consumes more electric energy. So we uh, we will find what appliances consumes a large amount of energy. So 12, 12, 23, 23. So, oh, we have here 1044.534, and that is refrigerator. So I now conclude that this program will really help you to minimize the energy consumption of your appliances in your home. So, do you want to continue? So, yes. So, what's nice in this program is it clears the screen of the program, and it 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 take back to the original one. So, if you try to do it again, so it just follows the same process. So, I think we have shared to you our program with a very least that we can do, and I hope you get it and try to use our program as application in our daily life. Electric Bill Calculator C program. Thank you.